voted in at least the last two elections. He's being held without bail at the Utah County Jail and is reportedly not talking to investigators.
I will never, ever have the words to describe the loss that I feel in my heart.
For the first time since the assassination of political activist Charlie Kirk, his widow, Erica, spoke out.
My husband laid down his life for me, for our nation, for our children.
Erica shares two young children, ages 1 and 3, with Kirk. She says her older daughter keeps asking about her daddy.
She goes, "Where's Daddy?" What do you tell a 3-year-old? She's 3.
She thanked law enforcement and pledged to keep the Turning Point founder's legacy alive.
To everyone listening tonight across America, the movement my husband built will not die. It won't. I refuse to let that happen.
Her heartfelt speech came hours after the Utah governor broke the news.
We got him.
Kirk's suspected killer, 22-year-old Tyler Robinson of Utah, was arrested a short time after authorities released images of the suspect Thursday night.
I want to thank the family members of Tyler Robinson who did the right thing.
Robinson's father apparently recognized his son in those images, and when he confronted his son, the governor says Robinson admitted it. His father then reached out to a family friend who contacted authorities. Police could be seen at the Robinson family home in Washington, Utah, which is about 3 hours from where Kirk was shot and killed at Utah Valley University. Neighbors couldn't believe it.
I would never have guessed that would have been him, not because the pictures didn't show it, and his personality wouldn't have showed that.
Family members told investigators that Robinson had become more political in recent years and referenced a recent dinner conversation Robinson had with another family member about Kirk visiting Utah.
They talked about why they didn't like him and the viewpoints that he had.
Investigators also spoke to Robinson's roommate, who they say shared Discord messages between the two,
stating a need to retrieve a rifle from a drop point.
Investigators say a rifle was discovered in a wooded area near the campus with bullet casings that had writings on them. One said, "Hey, fascist, catch."
Catch like a ball, catch this. I think that speaks for itself.
Robinson had attended Utah State University on scholarship, but dropped out after one semester and had been studying at a technical college for the past 3 years. He's been arrested on suspicion of capital murder, weapons, and obstruction offenses. He's due in court on Tuesday. For now, reporting live here in the News Center, Mary Beth McDade. We'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
Thank you, Mary Beth. Utah Governor Cox speaking out against social media today as well after a barrage of graphic videos of Charlie Kirk's assassination went viral online. Thousands of phone cameras were at the event, and violent video footage was uploaded and shared within minutes. Cox criticizing social media today, calling it a cancer in our society.
This is not good for us. It is not good to consume. Social media is a cancer on our society right now. And I would encourage people to log off, turn off, touch grass, hug a family member, go out and do good in your community.
Cox went on to encourage people to, as you heard, log off, turn off, and hug their family members. He also encouraged everyone to go and do good in their communities, as you just heard. None of the social media companies have responded to the Utah governor's comments today.
The heightened political climate means extra tight security at the Emmy Awards this weekend in downtown L.A. That means increased LAPD presence outside the venue and stricter security protocols inside. Well, tonight, Deadline is reporting the California Highway Patrol and Homeland Security will take on expanded roles to keep people safe. And
top-notch security inside the Peacock Theater will protect thousands of high-profile attendees. Rick Chambers live in Hollywood with more. Rick.
Yeah, Micah, security for these types of events is planned months and months in advance. With the Kirk shooting is likely going to ramp that up.
Expect a scaling up of security Sunday at the Emmy Awards in downtown L.A.
You may see more of a visible presence.
Bobby Chacon is a former FBI agent who for years coordinated the Bureau's participation in these types of Hollywood events.
These are all high-profile events, and if something happened at any of these events, it would be a global incident with global attention.
Any security increase, of course, will be in direct response to the assassination of conservative political activist Charlie Kirk Wednesday in Utah. The heightened level of vitriol now in the wake of Kirk's death may prompt another layer of concern.
We all get involved in sharing and talking about that intelligence and what can be done to limit something like we saw this week.
The Peacock Theater at LA Live will be hosting the awards, and thousands of people, including, of course, familiar Hollywood names, will be attending. And local, state, and federal agencies will be monitoring the threat level for many of them.
We do intelligence workups on some of the more prominent attendees, if they have stalkers, if they've had any threats against them because of political or other stands that they've taken publicly.
The LAPD put out a statement saying, "We don't discuss security measures for special events or any event, but we are sufficiently deployed and prepared." And that police presence will be both seen and unseen, on the streets, in the crowds, in the nearby high-rises. An attack at the Emmys would be an opportunity for an unbalanced zealot to send their message.
Everybody is kind of on their game. Everybody kind of is on the same page. They're working together. They have the resources, and they're probably approaching this with a little more heightened awareness because of the events of this week.
Show producers are telling Variety that security at the Emmys is always good. They don't expect anything different this year. In Hollywood, I'm Rick Chambers. Guys, I'll throw it back to you.
Thank you, Rick. The Lord of the Rings star Sean Astin has been overwhelmingly elected as the next national president of SAG-AFTRA. The actor and Oscar-nominated producer will take over for outgoing President Fran Drescher, who decided not to seek a third term. Astin, whose mother, Patty Duke, once served as union president, will begin his two-year term immediately alongside new Secretary-Treasurer Michelle Hurd. Astin will lead the 160,000-member union through next year's contract negotiations.
Sky 5 was overhead as authorities chased this carjacking suspect, also wanted for attempted kidnapping. The chase started earlier tonight in Paramount. CHP officers deployed a spike strip as the chase entered Lake Forest, and that caused, as you can see, one of the suspect's tires to fly off as he was traveling south on the 5 freeway. And then he exited the freeway, got on those surface streets where 2 pit maneuvers later, CHP officers had the driver surrounded. That happened in front of a gas station on El Toro Road in Laguna Hills. And then they were able to take that driver into custody without any more incidents.
Terrifying moments for a man living in North Hollywood who opened fire on an intruder trying to break into his apartment early this morning. The victim says he saw the suspect through his kitchen window around 10 a.m. The attempted home invasion happened in a first-floor apartment on Oxnard Street near Coldwater Canyon. Police tell us the victim tried to fight off the intruder, then grabbed his gun and opened fire. Detectives say the suspect was shot once in the chest, then took off.
I really can't. I don't want to comment further, but thank you.
Yeah. Are you okay?
Yeah.
It felt maybe random. It was just kind of out of nowhere.
It's a little scary. I'm trying to move out of Los Angeles myself. It just feels like more and more stuff has been happening.
That suspect is still at large tonight. The victim in this case would not say if anything was taken from his apartment.
Also in North Hollywood, an LAPD SWAT team used a flashbang to try and get people out of a home in the middle of the night. Officers went to the location on Kling Street as